Hey, it's Cale again, this time with a Legion of Collectors, a Wonder Woman unboxing. I'm not entirely sure I've seen any spoilers for this one. I guess it's kind of like obvious, for lack of a better term, that it's probably going to be a Wonder Woman Funko Pop. Maybe they'll throw in something else a little Wonder Woman related. On Free Comic Book Day, I actually got the Wonder Woman 75 little bombshells. I might have to show you what I got on Free Comic Book Day. Got a pretty good haul. Got in first thing. Not only did I get the comic books that they were giving out to everyone, but for the first few people in the door, you got a grab bag of just a bunch of stuff. Included posters and comics and different things. I had a couple of people with me who wanted more just to see what they had available. The issues that they had in the bags weren't anything super special, so they gave me their extras just because they were kind of one-off comics. But I really enjoyed A, the artwork in them, and B, if I can pick up one or two that are, you know, at the beginning of the series, kind of get into the story. But I'm getting off topic. This isn't about Free Comic Book Day. Let's go ahead and open the box and see what Wonder Woman has in store. All right. So, with these boxes, it's about a 50-50 chance that your pin is going to fall out. So when you open it up, you see the pin and the patch. And I really like the Wonder Woman logo in general, so I think this is a really good, just kind of stylized pin. A lot of them have faces on them. This one is more just kind of a symbol or a logo. I think it looks really good for just kind of more of a display. Not necessarily, but anyway, I like the pen is what I'm trying to say. Alright, and for the patch, it looks like it's Deanna's eyes, just a real close-up with the little logo there on her forehead. Alright. Alright, and the spoiler card letting you know that next month, or next box, 2 months, whatever, is going to be Batman, the animated series. That is pretty cool. That was one thing that show really has a lot of good classic characters. I think that is the absolute first time you see Harley Quinn is in the animated series. That created a whole thing. I really like the design on Mr. Freeze in that series. He's got just kind of a classic man in kind of a frozen suit sort of look without being over the top. It's not all known from the movie or anything. I think it's a really good design. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. See what you think about the Mr. Freeze comic from the animated series, or the Mr. Freeze costume from the animated series. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to see if anyone likes it as much as I do. But animated series was really good. Okay, so I see the items in the box. There's a couple of things I'm just going to save for last. I'll just start with what is on top. So what is on top is some socks, and it just looks like it's just a simple Funko version of Wonder Woman in red on a pair of black socks. The last time we got socks in a Funko box, I believe it was a Star Wars box with like a Darth Vader and Stormtrooper head. They were super tight. Maybe I have gigantic feet. I am a fairly big guy, I guess. I'm not huge, but, you know, look at these guns. But no, seriously. Hopefully these ones have a little bit more give to them and I can actually utilize them. Last ones I had to give to a girl. Not saying that girls just have to have smaller feet, but they tend to. So I think the socks tend to fit girls a little bit better than me anyway. And already I'm feeling it. It really doesn't have much give. There's no way my calf is fitting in there. Might be able to get it on my foot and just kind of have it bunched up at the ankle, but then the design is gone. If Funko is going to give the socks in these boxes, I really wish they would do better quality. I like the socks that they've been doing lately with Lootwear. They actually have become a really good quality sock, to the point where it really is worth paying the extra money for those design socks versus, you know, just whatever. But to be fair to the Funko, I mean, it is a cool design. If you like Funko, you're gonna like the design of the actual character. Again, I just wish I could use them. Alright. So next item up, it shows you what you have in here, but it is a pint-sized hero. In the Marvel box, they gave us a Captain America and Red Skull pint-sized hero. I like them. They're nice and small. If you were collecting these, you could collect every single one of them and still have plenty of space. I think this is more of an apartment sort of piece to collect. Definitely would recommend it for little kids or whoever likes to do casual collecting. I think they're a lot of fun. They put quite a bit of detail in them. They're kind of like miniature Dorbs to an extent, but look at all the detail on her costume there. And it's just all painted on, just kind of a happy face, has her little tiara. Overall, I'd say the pint-sized heroes are pretty good quality. I've seen several series, the ones from the Power Rangers, they've got a lot of good ones there, but you know, just kind of depends what you're into. I hope they come out with a few more of the comic book series as well as like Lord of the Rings. I really like the Lord of the Rings pops. I haven't seen anything on Dorbs, I don't think, but I have quite a few of the pops for Lord of the Rings, and I think the pint-sized heroes would be good there. Might not happen though, just because the franchise is kind of over from the movies, but at the same time, everyone loves them, everyone remembers them, and might as well make them if it's going to make you money, right? Alright, so let's start with the obvious one first. There are two pops in this box. I'm just going to let you know up front. The first one is Wonder Woman herself. It looks like, I think, kind of what I'm expecting the costume to look like in the movie this next time around. The hair flip, kind of reminiscent of maybe Linda Carter in the old TV show, but you can see there her lasso is up and out, or at least the rope doesn't look like it's connected, so maybe not a lasso. But with Funko, they've been doing a lot more with the poses. They're trying to get a little bit more movement in their characters. The body itself is still fairly stiff on this one, but you got the rope that's up and kind of in action. The hair has a lot more detail than the old ones do, and because she's the girl, she's got the eyelashes, of course. But overall, pretty good there. I'll open that up. I'll pull it out when I pull out this other one. This next one is Dr. Maru. I want to say it's the same one as known as like Dr. Poison or Poison Doctor or something in the comics. I might read the spoiler card here in a second, see if they mention anything more about Dr. Maru. Another Wonder Woman character, kind of a lesser known one, I would say. So kind of cool. I like that about some of the pops that you get in some of these boxes. You know, a little bit more obscure character like the Squirrel Girl from a few Marvel boxes ago. Not everyone thinks of her, although she did make an appearance in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon more recently, so maybe that's what they were thinking on that one. I wonder if Dr. Maru is going to be playing a big part in the movies. I think she's in the comics, from one story arc I remember, she was trying to develop some sort of like super poison to help, you know, kill people. But here is her pop, kind of a doctor lab coat sort of thing going on. I dig the goggles on top, kind of a partial face mask down here. And if you look at the back, they've just kind of got the ties to keep the suit for her doctor's outfit in place. So a little bit of detail there. You can see all the ripples in her jacket. The face itself, and not a lot of movement here. It's alright, but I do like that they used a character that I don't think everyone's going to know. I'm expecting it probably has something to do more with the movie coming up, but we'll have to wait and see. I haven't really watched any of the trailers yet, other than just kind of a couple of the teasers. I think it'll be, you know, just a fun DC comic movie, nothing too exciting, but let's go ahead and put that to the side. I'll go ahead and pull out the Wonder Woman pop, give you guys a better view, and we'll go ahead and finish up. But here is Wonder Woman, and again, once she's out of the box, you really see a lot of that flow in her hair. Her costume has a bit of detail to it. The belt, you can see the W's. If you look closely, I'm not sure it shows up on the camera, they've kind of got the ribbing, I guess you would call it, in her costume. Had a couple of the gold features on there. You can actually see the straps on her wristlet. Whatever. Yeah. But anyway, there she is out. The rope is out and ready to go. Looks like she's just, the eyebrows kind of make her look like she's ready for a fight. But, you know, overall, I think it's a fun pop, really enjoyable. So, from the items in the box, if you've gotten it, tell me what you think of what we have here. What's your favorite piece? Tell me a little bit more about what you like there. But for the spoiler card, just kind of shows you what goes in it. I know I've probably said this on one video at least before. I'm not a huge fan of them claiming these as like concept pieces, because a lot of the time it's like, hey, this is what we thought, and so we made it like that. I really kind of wish they did more development. Maybe they've kind of got it down to more of a science, so it's not really that big of a deal anymore. So this box, I'd say, is pretty cool. I like that we get 2 pops. I'm disappointed we don't actually have a DC comic book this month, but I guess you don't always need or get a comic book in them. I do like the Pint-Sized Hero. I really wish they would either make better socks or just not include them. With socks, they try to make one size fit all, which is probably why they do it, versus, you know, ordering a bunch of different sizes in t-shirts. But at the same time, at least if you can choose your size, you can make sure you can actually use it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the description below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Sorry to go off on a couple of tangents there, but overall, pretty good box. Hope you guys think so too, and see you next time. Thanks.